Hi guys. So it's that time again. To select the next game that we're going to let's play on the channel. I have made two vlogs asking for recommendations. Out of those two vlogs, the comments and stuff like that, I've taken a couple of the most requested games and narrowed it down to I think three. And my eye just had to get itchy right as I started recording. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go through each game. I'm going to tell you guys the description on Steam or whatever description I can find of it, and then there will be a link below in the description. If you go there, it will be a straw poll. It's completely free. It'll take like 5 seconds of your time, and you can vote for whatever game you want to see me let's play next. Alright, the first game that was recommended is called Layers of Fear, and like you could guess, it's a horror game, and here's the description. Layers of Fear is a psychedelic horror where you take control over an insane painter in his quest to finish his magnum opus, heavily inspired by the masterpiece paintings from the past centuries and the architecture and decor from the 14th century. Or that's 19th century. From the 19th century. So the game is a horror game. It's got a lot of really positive reviews about it, and it's basically a game where there isn't one enemy or one locale. It's a bunch of different ones because I think you go into his paintings and try and survive. Alright, let me get the next game up. The next game that I actually was the one who recommended it, and a couple people said that they wanted to see it, is Life is Strange. You've probably heard of this game. I've seen quite a few Let's Plays of it. But the description is this. It's one of those episodic, kind of like Telltale games, but it has a bit more gameplay than Telltale games usually do. And the description is, you are Max, a photography senior who saves her old friend Chloe by discovering she can rewind time. The pair soon find themselves exposed to the darker side of Arcadia Bay as they uncover the disturbing truth behind the sudden disappearance of a fellow student. Meanwhile, Max begins to have premonitions, I can read. As she struggles to understand the implications of her power, she must quickly learn that changing the past can sometimes lead to a devastating future. So the game is you can rewind time and you're a teenage girl, and so with all the perks that includes, you can talk to somebody, and then you talk to them. They're like, "What's your favorite kind of music?" And you're like, "Metal. I love metal." And then they're like, "Oh," and then you're like, "Why? What's yours?" And they're like, "Pop music. I love Britney Spears." And so you rewind time, and then you talk to them, and they're like, "Hey, what's your favorite music?" And you're like, "Pop music. I love Britney Spears." And they're like, "Me too. We're BFFs." And that's basically the game. I think that this game, this is where my vote goes, because it sounds great, and I've wanted to play it for a while, so why not play it on here? And the fact that it's an episodic series makes it really easy to do a Let's Play on it. So let me bring up the last option real quick for you. The last game that people wanted me to play may be one of the stupidest games I've ever played. And I've played a lot of stupid games. It's going to be Hatoful Boyfriend. You've probably heard of this game. Because of how stupid it is, it made it a pretty popular Let's Play game. Let me read you the description. Congratulations! You've been accepted as the only human student at the prestigious St. Pigeonations Institute, a school for talented birds. Roam the halls and find love in between classes as a sophomore student at the world's greatest pigeon high school. Finding happiness won't be easy, but it's not all academic. There's always time for a little romance in this delightful remake of Hato Moa's Popular visual novel / avian dating sim Hatful Boyfriend. Please note that no birds were hurt in the make of Hatful Boyfriend. In fact, many found love. Yeah, it's a game. It's a anime dating game. Well, it's a dating sim. It's not an anime dating game. It's a dating sim where you are at a school full of pigeons, like the bird, and you try and date other pigeons. So if that sounds interesting to you, or Life is Strange sounds interesting to you, or Layers of Fear sounds interesting to you, vote for whichever one you want to see, and then once it comes down to the next two, we'll kind of just go from there. For after we beat this one, we'll vote between the other two, and so on and so forth. So, if you could just take, the 5 seconds out of your time, and there's a freaking hair somewhere, and I don't know where it is, but oh well, I'll deal with it in a second. If you could just take like the 15 seconds of your life or whatever and follow the straw poll link and then vote for whichever of those games sounds interesting, that would be greatly appreciated. And then I will be able to get the hiccups right now. So I need to stop recording because now I have the hiccups. Oh god. Thanks for watching, guys. Please vote on whichever one sounds interesting to you. This will be starting in a couple of days once I've run through the Fallout 4 videos that I've recorded. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Have a fantastic day, and I appreciate all of your votes and all of you. Okay, bye.